Hi, and welcome back to Kace Mobile Notary's channel. My name is Celine, and I have been a notary since 2006, providing you with knowledge, tips, all things notary here on this channel. So today, what are we going to talk about? Well, I got a good one for you. We're going to talk about Web 3. Notaries, do you know what Web 3 is? Have you been on top of learning this new technology? What does it mean for notaries if we go to Web 3? So, Web 1 was basically the read-only stage where you were able to get things on the internet, it was dial-up, you were able to just kind of read stuff pretty much. Web 2, we call that the social media stage. You're able to upload your own content. You're able to view millions of things. You're able to do more. It's a more social thing. That's when it came out with all these social media apps and all that type of thing. So we're moving right along now to Web 3. That's where we're going to get you on, kind of like the blockchain is what people have been talking about as well. And Web 3, you'll be able to actually own your content. That's the big thing with Web 3. You know how you're uploading everything to social media now? You really don't own that. Web 3, you'll be able to own your content. So, do you know about this? Have you heard about it? If you haven't, let's get into this video right now so I can tell you about it. So, Web 3, what is it really? It's decentralized internet built on the blockchain technology. So you're basically going to focus on users' ownership, privacy, and digital trust with Web 3. So it's a major shift from centralized platforms to a decentralized platform. So a centralized platform is like a bank, for example. This is going to help people who are unbanked, people who don't have bank accounts, because you don't need that middleman to do things anymore. You're not going to need the bank if you're going to be on Web 3 with the blockchain. So exciting stuff coming. Is this something that you think will benefit notaries? Time will tell. But let's talk about the 3 features with this. So you're going to have smart contracts is one. And I'm actually going to do a deep dive into smart contracts for notaries. So be on the lookout for that video. So smart contracts are self-executing contracts. The terms are written into code, so they execute on their own. You don't need a middleman or anything with a smart contract. So then you have your decentralized identities. These are digital identities controlled by users instead of institutions, like I talked about a bank. You will be able to control your own assets and everything. You won't need a middleman or a bank or someone else to control your assets. You'll be able to control it all on your own, ownership. And then tokenization is the last key feature. So that's digital assets tied to real world items or services. So exciting stuff. So what is the impact on notaries? That's what we're all here for. So we want to know what the impact on notaries will be. So basically, if you know anything about Ron, the blockchain can streamline notarizations, making verification faster and more secure. So some of us already know about that. As far as being able to verify the signer online with key indicators, asking them questions and things like that. So that's one way. So the impact on notaries also would be with those smart contracts and legal documents. So notaries, you may be needed to verify inputs for smart contracts or ensure physical documents align with the smart contracts or their digital versions. And then digital authentication challenges. Blockchain provides a new level of fraud prevention. So this is going to help major with fraud. It's a lot of fraud going on out here today. But notaries will need training to verify digital assets. So you want to start looking into this blockchain to see, okay, what do I need to know about digital assets? How would I verify them? What do you do? These are all questions you need to start looking into if you haven't started researching Web3. And then lastly, the decentralized record keeping. So paper trails might become obsolete because you're not going to have anything on paper too much anymore. And they're going to be shifting to tamper-proof digital ledgers. So you'll have like a digital wallet, digital codes to go in and access what you need. So why should notaries pay attention to this? That's the main question right there. Because it's opportunities to adapt for it, because we still have to be relevant into verifying people's identity, because that's what notaries do, right? That's our primary job. But how do we know? It might start manifesting into something a little bit more. Where could we fit in? What else could we do? These are some other ideas and things that you need to be thinking about when Web3 starts coming into full force. So you want to start expanding services to include blockchain related notarizations. You need to start looking into that. You know, what does the blockchain need a notary to do? We need to figure that out, right? Challenges to overcome, I would say, would be staying educated on evolving laws and technology. So you need to be up to date on any laws that are regarding this. So keep an eye out. Keep your ear to the streets. So maintaining the human touch and impartial witness role in a digital world. What does that look like? What does that look like in a digital world on the blockchain? We need some answers to that. We need to figure that out, right? So how can you future-proof your notary business? By doing training on the blockchain technology, looking up information about Web3, thinking of solutions before it even comes. This is how you can future-proof your business for Web3 and the blockchain. So let me just give you some steps to prepare for Web3. That is basically education. So like we just said, researching the blockchain, smart contracts, decentralized systems. You need to research all that. Take maybe webinars, classes. There are some free classes out here that are talking about these things. I've taken a few classes already to get more of an understanding. I'll link one of the free courses in the description below for you as well. So tech adoption, that's another step you could take. So start using digital notary tools, like different ROM platforms. You know, start dabbling in it a little bit if you haven't already. Experiment with digital wallets on blockchain applications. You know, start getting into that because it's coming. It's nowhere around it. It's coming, and it's going to change our lives. It's going to change the way we do notary services. So, like I always like to say, you want to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So let's start getting into this. And then you want to stay informed. Like I said before, you want to monitor any laws and regulations related to Web3 and notarization. Maybe join communities and forums and things like that. So basically, to wrap this up, Web3 is not just a buzzword. That's not something that's just going around like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's coming, and it's coming faster than you think. So it's the future. I mean, it really is. So as notaries, we need to evolve with the times to stay relevant. So how are you going to stay relevant in this ever-changing world, in the new Web3? You need to be thinking about that right now. So what's your take on Web3 and its impact on notaries? Can you drop your thoughts in the comments, in the comment section? Tell me, have you even heard of Web3? Had you thought about it? Will you now start researching, looking into it after this video? Let me know in the comments. But as I always say, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us today. Share this video. This is an important one that all notaries need to know. So share this one out, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.